Derwin, you guys knew this was going to be a challenge today. What was it like trying to slow this offense rather for 4 quarters?
Didn't get off the field when we needed to be. Too many third down and short, fourth down and shorts, and we just wasn't good on conversion that day.
Yeah.
What were the biggest challenges in trying to tackle Derrick Henry with?
We just got to get him on the ground, bring our feet. He was getting yards after contact, and like I said, they was in too much second and six, third and twos. It wasn't, you know what I mean? He's going to be effective when they play that way.
How much do you feel like you guys miss Denzel on run defense, just his physicality and the violence that he plays with?
Oh, he definitely one of the heart and souls in the middle of that defense. But like I say, next man up is always our mentality. And I feel like we look at the film, tell the truth about it, and we'll see we're a few steps off and man to get it fixed.
Was there something happening like throughout the game to cause them to be more explosive as the game went on? Like, were you guys getting worn down, or just like what they were throwing out there?
I would say on first down, allowing them to get 8 yards, and second and 2, third and 1, and then it just creates more room for explosion because now you're defending the run and the pass, in those short situations. So just got to be better.
During beef of the season right here, tough loss tonight, man. But moving forward, though, got to get ready for the Falcons. What's the mental mindset right here, though? Because AFC, it's going to be tough and tight to get a wild card. You guys still have a shot, though, at the AFC West.
Don't let one turn to two, man. Look at the film, tell the truth about it, man, and move on to the next game. We got to keep it going. We know it's a long season, and I know the men in this locker room, man, they're going to respond, and I can't wait for that.
What was the mood from the guys, like, right after the loss in the locker room?
Everybody just want to get it fixed right now. I mean, I see the looks on their faces. Everybody got that look on their face where they just want to get it right. They want to just get it fixed. And I can't wait to go to work, get it fixed.
Daiyan said the coach's message was just to stay connected. How important, especially Thanksgiving, short week, going to Atlanta cross country, is it to lock in as soon as possible?
You need to lock in, like I said, because these games in November, December, man, they count. And like I said, we get into the meat and gritty of the season, and all these games are going to count in the end. And we're going to need our best to close it out. And like I said, we didn't get it done today, but we're not panicking. Stay together and come back get it fixed for Atlanta.
Do you feel like you learn sometimes more from losses or from?
You would rather learn from wins, for sure. That's anybody. But like I said, I definitely feel like we learned, what we need to fix, what we need to work on today, and overall as a team, not just a defense, but as a team.
So you guys started strong as a defense, and then Baltimore got hot with that running game. 5 straight possessions they scored. How difficult was it to stop Derrick Henry in that running game today?
I mean, it's a good team. It's a good offense. We know what they had in their backfield. So really, it just came down to technique. Just being one of the guys on the defense, I just feel like as a defensive unit, we could have been better up front. And I mean, all 7 of us. I mean, like me personally, I feel like I always put a lot of weight on my shoulders, and I feel like this is one of those games I got to step up and be better. And I just feel like as a defense, we all can be better.
It seemed like the turning point was that Justice Hill game, touchdown rather, to put him up 2 scores. What happened on that play as a unit?
I mean, just communication type of thing. We don't want to look at it as like just one play killed us. It's a full game. It's a long game, and I feel like throughout the whole game, it was just a lot of plays that we wish we could have back. And like I said, I look at myself personally, and I feel like I could have made a play on that third down, literally same series. So it's a unit thing. We don't ever look at one play. It's all of us, and we all got to be better.
Was it them like wearing you down later in the game, or what do you think happened as the game progressed?
They got a good rushing offense. They know what they're doing over there. We're familiar with that rushing offense because we have a good rushing offense as well over here, and they kind of similar style of play. So, as the game goes on, things happen. Missed assignments, missed tackles. It just comes down to, as a defense, we have to be together and connected as a unit. And like I said, it falls on the 11 that's on that field, and we got to be better.
What was Coach's message to you guys after this?
Stay connected. It's easy to be connected after a win. We got to stay connected after we fall short, and that's, we know we got a long season, and this one game literally does not define us, and we're trying to go farther than this one game.
Seems like you guys have done a really good job of that, too, after a loss, not getting too low. How important is it, especially on a short week with Atlanta coming off a bye, to refocus here during the holidays?
Sadly, we've been here before. This team has lost before, and you've seen us bounce back. So that's what we're going to do. Short week, long week, it doesn't really matter. We're looking to finish out strong, and we don't want to feel this feeling no more. You can bet on us preparing harder, better, being more technical sound throughout this week, and we're trying to be better.
Morgan, I don't know if you speak to the challenge that Derrick Henry presented today for you guys.
He was a great player. They had a great scheme, and they made more plays than we did. At the end of the day, it's just details we got to lock in on, and kind of go back, watch the film, and see where we can get better.
You guys have played obviously a lot of good opponents, but this almost is a step up in class. How difficult was it to guard an offense like this when you have Lamar dual threat, Derrick Henry, Justice Hill, and all those guys on the outside?
You mean you just have to be on your details, and we got to go back, watch the film, see where we had a lapse in detail, and fix it. They're a good team, and they came out and made more plays than we did.
Morgan, were you surprised they went for it on 4th and 1 on their own 16?
No, I mean they're an aggressive team. They been making plays all day, so I think that they thought that they were going to go and make that play.
Can you send a message to your fans of producing this Monday Night Football?
I mean, just it's one game. At the end of the day, we're a resilient team. We've been playing well, and we're just going to go back, bounce back, and figure out how we're going to get better from this.
Yeah, I said the message was just stay connected in the wins and losses, and it seems like the sense of urgency to take a short week going to Atlanta, you can flush this one pretty quickly.
Yeah, you have to. You're going into a good team in Atlanta. You got to be locked back in. Like I said, go back, look at the film, fix what we can fix, find the details that we got to get better at, and then be prepared for another good team.
What was it like with all the information surrounding Coach Harbaugh going up against his brother? What was that like for you this week?
At the end of the day, Coach just said, don't worry about all that. It's not about that. It's about us, and just go into the game worried about playing football.
Quentin, offensively, you guys started hot with the touchdown and kind of stalled out. What was the thing that the Ravens were doing to kind of slow you guys today?
I feel like for the most part we beat ourselves up. Starting with me, wasn't the ideal game for me, obviously. Complete lack of focus at the catch point, stuff like that. Just got to go back to the drawing board and get better.
Quentin, just considering the strides you have made, how does that sort of add to the disappointment for you, considering that you've seemed to turn a corner this season?
Kind of just learn not to dwell on it too much. Just try to put it past me as much as I can. Obviously, I would want to have those catches back, but I can't. So I can't do anything really, but just learn from it.
Quentin, you talk to anyone on the sideline after the Johnston or anyone? Just full team encouragement and stuff like that. So like I said, I got to get better.
But when you have a game like that, Quentin, what's the most important thing to just flush it and move forward?
Yeah, I mean that's the most important thing. Just continue to lean on your teammates for support and all that type of stuff, and then just going back to film, realizing what you did or didn't do, and then just fix it for the next week.
What do you think went wrong? What was the lack of concentration?
Just catch point, the first one. I felt I had some space upfield, so just turned my head before I seen the catch all the way in, and it's the same with the other one, so just got to catch it.
How difficult was it? You started hot, but kind of stalled out a little bit.
I mean, I think in the second half and some parts in the game, for us the main thing is sticking to our fundamentals and technique, and there were some parts where that wavered a little bit, but I think we're going to get on the tape, work on those things, and get to practice.
What was the message in this locker room after the game?
I mean, I think, they're a good team. We're going to see them again, and I think the next time we see them, we're going to be more complete and we're going to be ready to rock.
Yeah. It seems like not get too high, not get too low, wins and losses. How important on a short week, going to Atlanta cross country, they're on a bye, is it to just lock in and make sure you guys are fully prepared for Sunday?
Absolutely. We're fully focused on Atlanta right now. We got to go out, get win number 8, and we're going to do anything we can to get it.
Don, how much did J.K.'s absence kind of affect the offense in the second half?
J.K.'s a dynamic back. Losing him definitely hurts, but I think, Gus is also dynamic and did some good things. But whenever you lose a player that good, you definitely feel it a little bit.
What's the challenges in facing a tough running game like you guys went up against tonight?
Man, it was a few challenges, man, but nothing we can't correct, get fixed. I feel like there was a lot of instances where we got to get off blocks and play with our hands a little better, a lot better, and win up front, win the line of scrimmage. But yeah, that's all I can really think about as the game went on. Making the tackles, we knew what we was gonna get, and that's the frustrating thing about it. But ultimately, just trying to fix it and get ready for the next one.
I know it's just another game, and coach said don't worry about him going up against his brother. How much did you guys kind of want this for him tonight?
Oh man, we want all of them, man, and this one wasn't no different. Just understanding what, just the level of competition you're going against, and just the playoff kind of caliber game this was supposed to be. You don't want to give up, damn near, what it was, 200 yards rushing?
Yeah, a little over.
I think that's the thing that pisses me off the most. But yeah, just gotta get it corrected and get ready for the next one.
Derwin talked about there being like something in everyone's eyes after the game that they want to get back out there and fix it right now. Like, how much is this one eating at you?
It's eating. It's eating away. Yeah, it was just a lot of different things. As the game went on, and trying not to jump on the field in certain situations, especially, just looking at the game at times. It's definitely there. The hunger is there. The want to do it right and want to fix it is there. It's just about correcting it this week and getting ready for Atlanta, I believe, right? Yeah.
How'd you feel physically?
I was smooth, man. It was times where it was like, damn, let me go, but I didn't want no setback, and so I kind of just stayed coachable in those moments.
So you were on a snap count of some sort?
I'm ashamed to say, I think he probably did. I think he did have me on the damn snap count. But I was trying to just play, and as the game came to me, I kind of felt like I was shaking some rust off, and it didn't feel too bad.
When Derrick Henry gets going like that, obviously their first touchdown drive, he gets 44 yards rushing, he kind of gets some momentum.
Yeah.
Like, how difficult is it to slow him down after he kind of gets rolling like that?
Dang, man, I don't think it's hard to play against that guy. And hopefully we see this team again. That's all I'm kind of thinking about.
What do you mean by that?
Just the way I play football, I would love to play this team again. I would love to. It's I love this game, and what we put on film today wasn't good enough. And you gotta be pissed off. There's no other way to think about it. You gotta be pissed off and getting ready for the next one.
And you say, I guess what I'm saying, you say it's not hard to play against Derek.
Nah, not for me. It's not hard for me to play against that guy. He's a great player.
It's gonna go viral, right?
Right. It's not hard for me to play against that guy. I love playing against the greats, and this was no different.
It's not hard, but it's still a challenge.
Absolutely. When I say hard, I mean in the sense of playing against him. If I'm on the field, I know if he come to my side, I got him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I know this game just ended, but what do you, like, if you could go back and do it again, like, what's sticking out to you right now as to things you could fix if you were to play them again?
But that's the point. I already told you. Playing with our hands, getting off of blocks, dominating the line of scrimmage, all the things, all the different intangibles it takes to stop the run. And that's what you have to do against that team, stop the run.
Can you send a message to the fans that wanted the 8th win of the season?
What you said?
Can you send a message to the fans that want the 8th win of the season?
You say send a message to the fans that want the 8th win of the season.
Yeah.
Man, we gonna try to get it this week against Atlanta. We didn't get it tonight. We gotta get back to it, get in the lab and get ready for the next one.
Khalil, it seems like sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
It seems like you think that if you hadn't been on a snap count, that tonight might have gone a little bit differently.
Well, I wouldn't say no like that, but who knows?
Khalil, is there something that you can take from today that's actually positive to build onto your next game in Atlanta?
Not really, man. Not with the way we gave up rushing yards today. But you can say it's a lot of fight and all those different things, but it's no more victories at this point in the season. We got to go out and play winning football when it matters the most.